Hi, welcome. I'm here to give you some cosmic insight. I am Christina, and if you have a Scorpio Sun, Scorpio rising, or Scorpio moon, this is your 2022 July astrology forecast. All right, let's see what's going to happen for you. First of all, we have a lot of planetary aspects, and we're going to have a lot of ingress with asteroids and planets and new beginnings. We're gonna have more salty aspects than sweet aspects, but you have to consider it is a month when you still can launch anything you want because no inner planets is in retrograde or in shadow period. So here it is, what's going to go on. I'm going to tell you on July 1st, actually, we're going to have Pluto and we're going to have Mars square. It is a very unpleasant planetary aspect. It's a hardship, it's war, it's accidents, it's hard. It could be, you know, like very destructive energy. Pluto is the planet of death, Mars is the warrior. It could represent something worldwide like it's going to actually expand the wars, or somewhere else we're gonna have a lot of protest around the world. It could be like volcano eruptions as well. And you are a Scorpio, right? And if you are a Scorpio, you're ruled by Pluto and Mars. So Mars is in your 6th house, you see, and Pluto is in your 3rd house. 3rd house could be like your communication, your children, your neighborhood, your younger siblings. 6th house is your health. It could be your tenant. It could be your work as well, your daily routine. So you're going to have some kind of challenge between maybe a neighborhood person, or someone in your neighborhood could actually exit quickly, like could die, or God forbid, you know, like it's not all Scorpios, but it could be something, surgery for your siblings or some kind of situation like that as well. It could be also a surgery for you because 6th house is health. Pluto in 3rd house could be something with your thyroid and your neck. So it could be like a surgery for you as well. Or you need to seek for actually, because of your impulsive behaviors, Pluto is psychology, representing psychology as well. And with this square, you will need to seek for some kind of psychology help, or, you know, yes, that could mean as well. All right, July 2nd, we have Mercury in Gemini, trining with Saturn. So Mercury is here still in Gemini on the 2nd, trining with Saturn, and it's going to actually square with Neptune on the 2nd, the same time, right? So trining with Saturn, it could be something with family and inheritance. So you might had some kind of issue with inheritance previously, but this trine actually is bringing in the inheritance or the mortgage. For example, 4th house is house, so you didn't get the mortgage right now. They are going to tell you, all right, the mortgage is there, the foundation is there for you, or the insurance money is paid out for your house because you had some kind of destructiveness in the house. Saturn in retrograde over there could be as well. But you know, Saturn, 4th house is funeral and ending as well. Saturn over here, it could have been like an older figure, a father figure, an older husband death, or someone like a teacher, a guru. And then right now you get some kind of inheritance out of that death, what happened prior for you. Okay, so July 2nd, July 5th, Mercury and Mars going to sextile with each other, and where? Why? Because of Mars gonna go to Taurus and Mercury going to go to Cancer, you see? 0 degrees. All right, actually Mercury gonna be on the world axis in 0 degrees. And that is very, very pivotal energy. And Mercury is, you know, brainstorming, but in Cancer, it's a nurturing energy. So Cancer represent housing. Again, Mercury is selling. 7th house is like, okay, I'm going to talk about to sell the house with my significant other, or with my business partner. I'm going to talk about to sell the business, and it's a good talk. It's like, all right, we both agree on that. It could be also like, I'm going to be very impulsive right now, and I'm going to tell my significant other, I want to travel, and let's travel, let's go somewhere to keep our mojo. Mars in 7th house, it's mojo. It's like sexuality. 7th house is your significant other. So let's go for a trip, because of then it gives us some kind of zest in life. That's kind of situation. And then let's see, on the 9th, we're going to have Mercury actually going to up and square with Jupiter. Yes, going to 7 degrees square with Jupiter. 6th and 9th house, so it could be something with work. So you might going to have a coworker who has a different spiritual beliefs, and it could be simple as it is, like they want to convert you, or they want to make sure, you know, like you are on their side. Or it could be a politica, because Jupiter also politica, so a different political or spiritual beliefs, and wants to convince you to take their side. And then July 12th, we're going to have Sun sextile with North Node, and on the 10th, Sun sextile with Uranus. Okay. Uranus is very high intellect. It is unusual. It's chaos. It's unexpected. So it could be like, okay, but you know, it's a trine, and it's welcomed aspect, not without challenges, but with still welcome. So it could be like, my partner bought me a trip for a foreign country. So a long distance travel, and surprised me with that. And then the Sun trining actually with North Node, that is also like, my partner is supporting my purpose in life. North Node is a mathematical point of the moons, and that is like the karmic, very karmic, where you are heading in life. In 7th house, that is a significant other or business partner who is actually welcoming your ideas, where you are heading, where you want to go in life. All right. And yeah, helps you shine. That's what it means. And then you're going to have on July 14th, Venus in Gemini square Neptune. Venus here, the love, and Neptune is higher octave of love, 5th house, your children. You know, it could be like you will need to get some kind of psychologist for your child, and they don't want to go, or some grieving counselor, for example. It could be because 8th house, it's death, right? Or you need to talk with your child about sexuality, or you know, like sexual abuse or things like that, and it's going to be uncomfortable. They're not welcoming that situation or that conversation. But it's loving energy. Both of the planet is about love. Even if it's squares, it's still going to find a common ground. And then you're going to have July 14th, Mercury sextile with North Node, and on the 16th, so Mercury going to sextile with North Node, which is like, again, that is like supporting energy from a husband. And it could be like, my husband or wife bought me something where I can practice my career. It could be like, I'm doing facials, I'm doing this and that, and open me an office, open me a spa or something. So supporting my career. And because of Mercury selling, buying, and he helps me, she helps me to do and sign me up for a conference or whatever it is. And then let's see what else going to happen on July 16th, Mercury and Sun. Sun is very strong. When Mercury and Sun is conjunct, this we call it like combust, and the Sun is actually blinding Mercury. Mercury is planet of communication, is planet of children, neighbors, siblings, younger siblings, selling, buying. So you don't see something coming into your way, or you don't see, for example, it is simple as it is. You want to go to a trip, but you know, even you don't take your children because you want to that trip to be for yourself, and the children is not seen. You are not taking them with you. Or it could be like simple as it is, like Mercury ruled the 3rd house. It could be like you are the older sibling, your son, the older sibling, and the younger sibling Mercury is shaded by you. it's not seen because of you, and it's not necessarily evil or it's not necessarily intentional. It could be just like you don't realize that. And then we're going to have on July 17th, Venus is going to go to Cancer. So Venus, I'm going to draw it in Cancer for you because July 17th, it's going over here. Okay. Pallas Athene, it went to Gemini on July 4th, and actually in the 8th house for you. Pallas Athene is the planet of investment, right? Actually asteroid with investment. 8th house is bank, insurance, other people's money. So when it goes to your 8th house, you are capable to get loans, insurance is paid for you. So that's good. Venus in 9th, it is very lovely and very good time for traveling. It's really, really good time for traveling. Then on the 19th, Mercury is going to go to Leo. But before that, on the 17th, we're going to have Mercury trine with Neptune, and it's going to oppose also Pluto. So the 3rd and 9th house, you can have some kind of communication issue or fallout with your sibling, older or younger siblings, or your neighbors. So that kind of, I'm not talking to them anymore. They are dead to me, that kind of situation. Also careful with this opposition. Pluto is planet of death. 3rd house is representing traveling. 9th house is representing traveling. Mercury is a vehicle. So it could be some kind of destructive energy. It could become something like, you know, like an accident as well. And then we're going to have this Mercury also squaring Neptune. Let me see what is my note over here. On the 17th, Mercury trining with Neptune. Where is Mercury? Yeah, of course, it's trining with Neptune, 5th and 9th. So Neptune is your children. No, 5th house is your children. Neptune is your art. And it's trining with Mercury, like you're going to spend time with your children, maybe during traveling, maybe have a lot of conversation, maybe creating art or writing books together, or poems, or music. Because of that is music and photography. You're going to take a lot of pictures together, or doing TikTok or whatever, you know, like social media. All right. And then we're going to have the 19th, we also have Sun also going to oppose Pluto. So yes, there is something here which you need to be careful during traveling, not to get some kind of devastated situation. The 19th, Mercury is going to Leo in your 10th house. That is communication, selling, brainstorming, publishing, for example. 9th house is publishing, but Mercury rules also journalism in the 3rd house. So it could be like something that you worked on, and it's a writing or it's a speech, could be seen right now and awarded. For example, you can talk on a word ceremony, or you can talk in a motivational speaker somewhere. Yes, so on the 22nd, lovely, Sun is going to Leo. So happy birthdays, Leos. And yeah, and it's going to go to your 10th house of career, which is like beautiful reputation. You will be seen, you will be awarded, you will get bonuses. So it is really pleasant and good, Scorpios. Step up on the ladder. And 10th house usually ruled by Capricorn, and that's social ladder. So you are capable to step up on the ladder, social ladder. And then what I wanted to say, 23rd, so 25th, we have Venus in Cancer square with Jupiter. So Venus in Cancer squaring with Jupiter is the planet of blessing. It's really, it's a beautiful Santa Claus kind of energy. But the square with it could be 6th house, 9th house matter, you know, something have in my body a cyst, or something is growing, and then my vacation will be delayed, or I have to adjust my vacation, or I have to do something about that. Yes. And then on July 26, Mercury in Leo going to square with Mars. So, okay, what's going to happen over here? Mercury in Leo square with Mars, 7th and 10th house. Mars is your one-on-one relationship. 10th house is your career. Yeah, definitely there is some kind of argument with a significant other because of you don't take enough time or you don't have time for intimate time together because you are working all the time or you are just concentrating on your career. And then on July 28th, we're going to have Mercury square with Uranus, and after 29 with North Node. So communication or sibling or, vehicle with Uranus. Uranus is the unexpected. It could be something like, well, your significant other can give you some kind of setback in your career because of their neediness. But it also could be like the surprise that your significant other gives you, it's going to stop you to concentrate on your career because it's a square, right? He wants to surprise you with a trip before what I was telling, and it's beautiful and it's out of nowhere. But because it's in a time but you are not considered to take off, it could be like a clash between that kind of energy. And then with Mars, it could be like with North Node, it could be like an argument about like you said you are supporting my career and you are all the way in, and right now you kind of sabotaging me, that kind of situation. And then July 31st, we're going to have Sun trining with Jupiter, Leo, very fiery energy, and 6th house and 10th house. So that's work and career training. It's a beautiful opportunity at work and in your career. It's like you can really shine right now. But on the 28th, Jupiter actually went to retrograde, right? And so it is like, all right, something is coming back what I need to solve before I'm shining. Or maybe I meant to be awarded before in my life in this career, but they didn't. And because Jupiter went to retrograde and gonna start to trine with Sun in 10th, it is like, finally, they recognized and realized they need to award me, and they will. So there is a reputation, social ladder step up. So it's very pleasant here. On the Big Bang, gonna happen in your 7th house of marriage and one-on-one business relationship between Uranus, North Node, and Mars. It happened 2,300 years ago. So very, 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 very long time ago. And then we did have some kind of meteorite shower back then. And then also it could represent accidents in the bad way, or it could volcano eruption, fiery tornadoes, and those kind of situation in mundane perspective. But in 7th house, it could like eclipse out, like taking out a partner, a business partner, or it could be, well, 7th house is marriage, Uranus is divorce, Mars is like cheating. So it could be like I realized somebody was cheating on me, my partner was cheating on me, and some unexpected divorce could come, unfortunately, with this situation up as well for you guys. But I'm going to make a video about that, and it's going to be really, really detailed. I'm going to talk about right now the full moon. The full moon is in Capricorn in your 3rd house, July 13th, 21 degrees, 21 minutes. So it's an ending. It is a completion. So what's going to happen over here in your 3rd house? So maybe some neighbor going to move, or you're going to move neighborhood. Or it could be like ending like some kind of situation with a younger sibling or neighbor going to smooth out or get away from me because of I'm not talking to the person anymore, or the person moved away from my life. And the new moon is going to happen 5 degrees 39 minutes in Leo here in your 10th house. So new beginning in your career. You were awarded, remember, and it's a new beginning over there. Okay, so let's see. Pallas, 8th house on July 4th. Venus is changing sign, and Mercury changed sign 2 times already. So it's very fast, Mercury. Brainstorming, constant thinking for everyone. Actually, Juno retrograde and Vesta retrograde in the 5th house. That's the eternal flame, Vesta. and it's happened in July 7th, Juno, July 25th. So fifth house is romance. Somebody can come back from a romantic partner, and maybe that's what creating that kind of divorce or situation unexpectedly, because then somebody cheated or you cheated on your partner. All right. So yeah, I think that's what it is. And if you were pleased with that July horoscope and you learned a lot, or I gave you some cosmic insight, please don't hesitate to follow me on social media. Give me some love. And I hope I see you next month. And I promise I'm going to be shorter. But definitely, I'm really grateful for your attention. Thank you so much. And I hope I see you again. Bye.